Everybody, it's Abby Glassenberg here at Craft Industry Alliance. Hope you are having a fantastic day today. Every single Wednesday, we come to you live to do one of our member spotlights where we get to drop in on a Craft Industry Alliance member and learn more about their business. And it's always very fun and very interesting, and I always really enjoy it. So today we're going to be talking with Arvin Pairavi. And if you don't know Arvin, he is from Shannon Fabrics, which fabrics that you're going to love if you don't know about them already. So we're going to be talking a little bit with Arvin in just a moment. And I know they'll also be at H&H Americas, so you can visit them there in person. Hey, Arvin, how are you?
I'm good, Abby. How are you doing?
I'm great. It's nice and sunny here in Boston. It did snow yesterday, so but we're good. And you're in California, so you've got better weather than we do.
Yeah, it's been pretty pleasant recently.
Oh, good.
Really
Okay,
nice.
great. Well, Arvin, I'd love to talk with you a little bit about Shannon Fabrics. Maybe you can give us a little overview of Shannon Fabrics for anyone who is new to the brand, and then tell us what's new as well.
Yeah, so my name is Arvin Pairavi. I'm one of the owners and the president of Shannon Fabrics. Been with the company for 26 years. Here in July, in a couple of months. And so today we are the premier importer and distributor of plush fabrics, and we have our own brand called Cuddle, which is, I would say, the best quality plush fabrics in the marketplace. And we've been fortunate enough to work with a number of designers and different brands to develop some really unique product that really delight the consumers from a sewing perspective. And then also we have a finished product and manufacturing arm, which basically actually is a bigger of the two, that ends up in finished products that one would buy on a website, in a store, on Amazon, all over the place. And really, our slogan is making the world a softer place. And we really take pride in the product we deliver to the market, and especially at a time where there is so much uncertainty in the world from a purity future standpoint. And so I'm very proud to be able to deliver the comfort, joy, and happiness that our product delivers to people, and specifically to quilters, because I know it's a hobby, it's therapeutic, it's really a gift of love that one makes for someone. So the Cuddle product brings more of a functionality to quilting, because oftentimes quilters make these beautiful things, that get hung up on a wall. And in this case, with the quilting, especially with the new product that we launched about a year ago at H&H, that was the first preview, which is the Quilting Cuddle. With this product, essentially, you can patch and quilt and make really cool, crafty stuff. And the fabric doesn't stretch, has very, very minimal stretch. And so essentially, I believe that in my opinion, it's the best quilt top I've ever seen. It allows you the details, but it's super soft, and now the Cuddle can make it to the front of the quilt as well.
Right.
So we're super excited about that. We recently launched and delivered quilting with Moda, or Cuddle with Moda, and which basically that was two different deliveries that we've already shipped, and then we have more scheduled for this year. That's been a great hit, and I think obviously Moda is the premier brand in the quilting world. They're very regarded, great family, great people to work with, and so it's been really an amazing experience working with them as well.
And Arvin, your business, Shannon Fabrics, is a family business. So tell us a little bit about that piece as well. It's a family-owned business.
Yeah. So the business is owned, by my parents and I. And basically, we are third generation in the fabric business. So my grandfather was a fabric merchant, and then my dad in Iran, and then here as well. And yeah, it's I never thought I would be in the fabric business, 27, 8 years ago, but it's amazing what God has in store for us. And I believe really living the last 25, 26 years. And I've learned a few things. I've definitely have evolved as a human being. And I think, I now really take on our slogan of making the world a softer place as my purpose. And so I'm kind of leading the charge with that, and with a great team. We have a great product, and also wonderful customers and retailers that do a really amazing job. And we also have our Cuddle ambassadors out in the world that are going and teaching at different events. Even at H&H show, there's going to be a lot of teaching or learning opportunities with the Cuddle ambassadors. And so we really want to look. We want to make this as easy to adopt as possible, because I genuinely believe that Cuddle is the most magical fabric on earth, and I'm willing to be challenged on that. I really think it's really the best, and I want this to be in every home, whether it's through someone who's a home sewer or through a finished product per se. And we are definitely interested in bringing that comfort, joy, and happiness to as many homes as we can.
And I have 3 Cuddle blankets that are in my family room, and we use them every single day. So I can vouch for the fact that they are extremely soft and very comfortable and nice and warm as well. So it's really a great material. It comes in lots of different colors and also different kinds of pile. You talked about the quilting Cuddle, which is very low pile and perfect for making the front of quilt tops, but there's also a higher pile version, which is great for making stuffed animals and blankets and other things where you want something, maybe jackets that are a little bit more thicker, a little more like a faux fur in some way.
Something like this,
Right.
right? Like a fluffy kind of a bear or a fox kind of a look. Yeah, I mean, so our products, Abby, range anywhere from 1 millimeter to about 70 millimeters.
Okay.
And so there's a full range. And what's pretty cool is when I first started and we started carrying the Cuddle brand, at that time it was 6 or 7 colors of solid, 6 or 7 colors of the embossed dimple. That was our entire line. And we've come along, in about 22-3 years. This was 2004. And so, today Cuddle product, the line of fabrics is about 1700 SKUs,
Wow.
which are constantly changing, and we're updating them to make sure they're still relevant to our communities. And, we're very blessed to be here in this position as a company that gets to inspire, and we have a lot of cool stuff planned for the home sewing industry, with our education, with other opportunities and projects and products. So I'm really excited for the next couple of years as we look to expand, and then also we'll most likely expand into finished products, which will be available through our retailers as well. So, not everything has to be finished by the seamstress. The seamstress can buy a blanket for themselves. And that really is a cool opportunity, because, the seamstresses never sew for themselves.
That's true. They say the cobbler's kids have no shoes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that is very true. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about your retailers for a moment, because we've got lots of members who own brick and mortar and e-commerce shops selling fabric. And so how can somebody who maybe sees a opening in the market in their local area start to carry cuddle fabric in their shop because it is very complementary to quilting cotton in that lots of quilters come in and want to buy quilting cotton, but they could get cuddle for the back of a baby quilt or quilting cuddle for the front of a quilt. So how can a new retailer get started with cuddle?
Yeah, it's actually really easy, Abby. I wholeheartedly believe that today cuddle is at a place where it is like milk, bread, butter kind of stuff, eggs, that every quilt shop or fabric store should carry. Now, how much of it you carry depends on the type of store you have. You know, we have different programs. You could carry as little as 30 or 40 SKUs and have a nice collection or selection of
Okay.
products to have, right? Or we have some retailers that carry 1,000 SKUs. I mean,
Wow.
there's a big range of what you can accomplish with us, and but our commitment to our new retailers or people who are interested in carrying the cuddle product, we've got an on ramp, and we've designed this on ramp with you in mind. We want to make sure that you have a great experience, a great journey with the cuddle product. We will support you, we'll educate you, we'll provide you the tools, tips, tricks that you'll need to be a successful dealer. We'll even guide you with our best selling items so that you bring in what people are looking for. And so I think we could really work together. And they could contact us through our website, or they could call us. They could speak to, myself or Matt, our sales manager. We're actually actively looking to increase our fabric store numbers, and we have an aggressive 2026 push to open a couple of hundred retailers, new retailers. So it would be a perfect time, and there are different perks and different programs that we've set up for new retailers to join us, just as a token of thank you for carrying our product. We believe that, again, this product should be in every quilt shop. It should be in every retail store. It should really be in every quilter's stash. And today we're seeing more and more of the backing, right? So the Cuddle 3, what we call the C390, that has quickly become one of our most popular products because it just quilts so beautifully. And again gives a functionality to the quilt, a warmth functionality. Imagine a kid or a grandchild away to college with a quilted, cuddle blanket.
Oh my gosh, yes. Such a nice thing to do. And if you're going to, spend all the time to piece the front of the quilt, maybe make it in their college colors or in their favorite colors, or I know I'm a mom of two college kids. It is really lovely to send them to school with something warm and cuddly and soft that they can keep on their bed and sort of cheer them up when they might be feeling down or just keep them warm in the winter. My son goes to college in Minnesota, so that's especially important. But yeah, that's such a lovely thing. It's also really nice for a baby blanket too.
For any blanket, anybody blanket. I mean, I think, the good thing about cuddle is whether you're 6 weeks old or 66 years old or anywhere in between, two or leg, anyone who, everyone loves cuddle.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, all right. So, folks who are listening who might want to check out Cuddle, maybe try some, get, a small piece and play with it a little bit, see how it doesn't really stretch, how it actually is pretty easy to sew in your home sewing machine and it's not difficult. Where should they head to sort of learn more about Cuddle?
Yeah, you could just go to shannonfabrics.com. And I also want to point out that we do have some starter packages for new stores who haven't bought for over a year from us. They could have been an old customer that we're re-engaging. This is like what we call the sweet starter packs. And so we've basically identified the top sellers in each category, and it's all modular. So if you want to do just the C3s and the C390s, or you want to do luxe cuddles, you want to do kits, you want to do whatever it is that you want to do, you could do the best of, or you
Okay.
could do the mini, which is about 80. On all those, we have like what we call our money back guarantee for 180 days as well. So
Oh,
basically, if you take any of those starter packs and within 180 days haven't sold more than 50% of it, we'll take the whole thing back and give you a full refund for whatever you haven't sold yet.
That's an amazing
So
guarantee. That's awesome.
yeah, and I'll tell you, in the 12 years we've been running this program, we've taken a couple of bolts of fabrics back. And that was due to a misunderstanding on the legalities, but we took it back anyways. However, I just think, look, we want to help the retailers succeed on this
Yes.
cuddle journey. And we've got, again, this on-ramp that you could really, if you desire, and we've had a couple of retailers in the last 3 years that have gone from like being a very average retailer to being like one of our top retailers. And if you wish to do that, their on-ramp is there, and you also have different perks along the way to make that possible to support your growth. So we really want to, again, it's called the Cuddle Center program. We want to create more cuddle centers throughout the country. We want to create more opportunities for people to learn about cuddle. We're going to have more cuddle ambassadors in the road. Our goal is to have about 100 by the end of this year.
That's fantastic. That's a great opportunity for business owners too, is to become a cuddle ambassador and do some co-marketing with you. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we have some people who work at a local quilt shop that's a customer who's a cuddle ambassador, or who, you know, we have different kind of situations. But yeah, we would love to listen. We want to grow this program. We want to grow this ecosystem, and we want to grow the goodness of the cuddle product. And we need more amazing retailers. So you know, we need this to be on the ground at all retailers, and for us to have a place on the shelf. I mean, really,
Yes,
I think we've earned a place on the shelf in all retail stores.
and I also wanted to acknowledge two things. One is you'll be at H&H. So for anybody who's watching, wants to sort of interact with Cuddle in person, learn more about what's coming up, talk to you, come to the Shannon Fabrics booth at H&H. And the other thing I wanted to highlight is that you are also sponsoring our Golden Scissors Awards this year. And these are awards that recognize excellence in the industry. They will be given out at the opening of H&H Americas. We have 5 awards. And so we just wanted to thank Shannon Fabrics for being one of the sponsors that makes that awards program possible.
Absolutely. It's our pleasure. We love everything you guys are doing. And look, I really believe we can have even a better community. It's a great community to start with, but we're very optimistic about the future.
Absolutely. I feel the same way. And the crafts industry is the best industry to be in, with all the best creative people. So we're very glad to have you as a member, and great to learn more about Shannon Fabrics today. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. God bless.
All right. See you later. See everybody later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.